Dive into the intriguing world of October 28th birthdays, where destiny intertwines with the stars under the intense Scorpio sign. If you've ever wondered what makes certain dates so magnetically powerful in history, this list of trailblazers born on this very day will leave you pondering the threads of fate. From groundbreaking innovators to Hollywood icons, these individuals have shaped our world in profound ways, keeping you hooked with a mix of genius, grit, and unexpected twists. But here's where it gets controversial. Some of these figures have sparked heated debates in society, challenging norms and inviting us all to question what truly defines a person's legacy. And this is the part most people miss: the quiet undercurrents of their lives that reveal deeper lessons for everyone. Let's celebrate these October 28th stars with a fresh look at their stories, expanding on their achievements to make their impact even clearer for newcomers in the spotlight. October 28th falls under the Scorpio zodiac sign, known for its passionate, mysterious, and transformative energy. People born on this date often embody resilience and depth, much like the scorpion itself, which can sting but also adapt to survive. It's no surprise that this roster includes visionaries who've navigated complex challenges to leave lasting marks on art, science, entertainment, and beyond. They include scholar Desiderius Erasmus in 1466, a Renaissance thinker whose writings on humanism and religious reform gently challenged the rigid doctrines of his time, encouraging free thought in an era of strict beliefs. Writer Ivan Turgenev in 1818, whose poignant novels like Fathers and Sons explored generational conflicts and social changes in 19th-century Russia, offering timeless insights into human nature. Costumer Edith Head in 1897, the legendary Hollywood designer, who won 8 Academy Awards for her iconic fashion in films, proving that style can elevate storytelling to new heights. Actor Elsa Lanchester in 1902, best remembered for her role as the Bride of Frankenstein, bringing eccentric charm to the silver screen and inspiring generations of performers. Writer Evelyn Waugh in 1903, whose satirical works like Bride's Head Revisited dissected the follies of British aristocracy, blending humor with sharp social commentary. Artist Francis Bacon in 1909, a painter whose raw, emotionally charged portraits delved into the darker sides of humanity, influencing modern art with his intense expressions. Scientist Dr. Jonas Salk in 1914, the polio vaccine pioneer whose groundbreaking medical discovery saved countless lives and exemplified the power of scientific dedication. Basketball Hall of Fame member Bowie Kuhn in 1926, the former MLB commissioner who navigated turbulent times in baseball, including labor disputes that reshaped professional sports. Actor Joan Plowright in 1929, a stage and screen veteran whose performances in works by Shakespeare and beyond showcased the timeless appeal of theater. Musician Charlie Daniels in 1936, the fiddling legend whose Southern rock anthems like The Devil Went Down to Georgia celebrated American roots music and rural heritage. Basketball Hall of Fame member Lenny Wilkens in 1937, now 88, a coaching icon who led teams to NBA championships, demonstrating leadership that transcends the game. Actor Jane Alexander in 1939, now 86, a Tony Award winner whose roles in The Great White Hope tackled racial and social issues head-on. Actor Dennis Franz in 1944, now 81, famously known as Andy Sipowicz on NYPD Blue, bringing gritty realism to TV crime dramas. Musician Wayne Fontana, of the Mindbenders, in 1945, whose hit The Game of Love captured the upbeat spirit of 1960s pop. Musician/actor Thelma Hopkins of Tony Orlando and Dawn, in 1948, now 77, whose harmonies in disco classics like Tie a Yellow Ribbon brought joy to millions. Olympic/National Track and Field Hall of Fame member/TV personality Caitlyn Jenner in 1949, now 76, whose journey from athletic triumph to public advocacy on gender identity has sparked global conversations about self-expression and rights. Actor Annie Potts in 1952, now 73, beloved for roles in Ghostbusters and Designing Women, where her warm, relatable performances made everyday characters shine. Entrepreneur Bill Gates in 1955, now 70, the Microsoft co-founder, whose philanthropy through the Gates Foundation continues to combat global challenges like disease and inequality. Musician Stephen Morris, of New Order and Joy Division, in 1957, now 68. A drumming force behind post-punk and new wave sounds that redefined electronic music. Musician William Reed of the Jesus and Mary Chain. In 1958, now 67, whose feedback-drenched guitar work pioneered alternative rock's edgy rebellion. TV personality/comedian Cheryl Underwood in 1963, now 62. A The Talk co-host whose sharp wit tackles social issues with humor and heart. Actor Lauren Holly in 1963, now 62. Known for her roles in picket fences and romantic comedies, blending charm with dramatic depth. Actor Jamie Gertz in 1965, now 60, who charmed audiences in Less Than Zero and The Lost Boys, proving teen icons can evolve into versatile talents. Comedian Andy Richter in 1966, now 59. Conan O'Brien's sidekick whose improv skills keep late-night TV entertaining. Actor Chris Bauer in 1966, now 59. A familiar face in crime dramas like True Blood and The Wire, adding layers to complex characters. Actor Julia Roberts in 1967, now 58. The Pretty Woman star whose Oscar-winning performances in films like Erin Brockovich inspire audiences to chase their dreams. Actor Jeremy Davies in 1969, now 57, whose intense roles in Saving Private Ryan and Lost highlight the raw vulnerability of human experience. Musician Ben Harper in 1969, now 56, a singer-songwriter whose soulful blend of folk, blues, and rock addresses themes of peace and activism. Musician Brad Paisley in 1972, now 53. A country music superstar whose clever lyrics and guitar skills have topped charts for decades. Actor Joaquin Phoenix in 1974, now 51. An Oscar winner whose transformative roles in The Joker and Her challenge viewers to rethink fame and fragility. Actor Gwendolyn Christie in 1978, now 47. Towering as Brienne of Tarth in Game of Thrones, embodying strength and integrity in fantasy worlds. Musician Dave Tirio, of Plain White T's, in 1979, now 46, whose pop rock hits like Hey There Delilah have soundtracked countless romantic moments. Actor Matt Smith in 1982, now 43, the 11th Doctor on Doctor Who, whose youthful energy brought fresh excitement to sci-fi fandom. Actor Finn Wittrock in 1984, now 41, known for American Horror Story and Broadway brilliance, showcasing versatility in horror and musical theater. Actor Troian Bellisario in 1985, now 40. The Pretty Little Liars star whose mystery-solving persona captivated a generation of fans. Musician Frank Ocean in 1987, now 38, whose genre-bending albums like Channel Orange explore identity and emotion in innovative ways. Actor Devon Murray in 1988, now 37. Seamus Finnegan in the Harry Potter films, where he brought youthful magic to the wizarding world. Actor Sierra McCormick in 1997, now 28, rising in roles that highlight coming-of-age stories and female empowerment. Actor Nolan Gould in 1998, now 27, Luke Dunphy on Modern Family, whose comedic timing added heart to family sitcoms. Olympic gymnast/TV personality Stephen Nedorosik in 1998, now 27, the pommel horse guy, whose unexpected viral fame at the Paris Olympics demonstrated how one niche skill can captivate the world. Speaking of controversy, Caitlyn Jenner's public transition and advocacy have divided opinions. Some hail her as a courageous pioneer, while others debate the implications for sports and identity. Is bravery in living authentically worth the societal upheaval? And what about Bill Gates' immense influence on technology and philanthropy? Does his wealth equate to unchecked power? These figures invite us to reflect on fame's double-edged sword. What do you think? Do any of these birthdays resonate with you personally? Or does one spark a debate you'd like to share? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your take and foster a friendly discussion.